It would be great for them to consider this journal because of different reasons. First, it has an access policy, so your work will be more impactful for society and for policymaking, since everyone will be able to have access to what you are publishing. Secondly, the interdisciplinary perspective and focus of the journal will give you the opportunity to interact with a larger community, not only the community or the researchers that participate in your specific field, but in others. As we know, in the data governance space, in the artificial intelligence policy space as well, it is very important to interact with other backgrounds. So it's something that offers this journal that's very unique. I think one great contribution of the journal is the potential that it has to impact policymaking in general worldwide. Why is this? We have publications about, for example, financial inclusion, or how to use data for policymaking, or data for governments in different jurisdictions that can inspire other jurisdictions to look at that research and make something useful of it by getting their inspiration, without speaking about transplanting necessarily from one jurisdiction to another, but by just getting that inspiration and maybe thinking about what we are missing in our own country, what we have not thought about, that others have thought about and discussed in the research in other countries or jurisdictions. So I think that's one of the biggest contributions potentially that this journal has. Because of the ethical issues that we discussed, something that is discussed as a priority in terms of discrimination or avoiding discrimination in Asia is something completely different, or that has a very different meaning in the context of the European Union. And that's something that we analyze in this track particularly, and in the journal more broadly. So bringing different perspectives is very valuable for the journal and for the research community and the policy community as well, but also bringing different voices into the same debates. Not everything is looked through the same lenses, and that's something the journal tries to highlight. In the future, and I would like to see, is the journal having more impact in the industry itself. Even though we have this engagement already with private companies, even with governments developing and using data and other data-driven technologies to develop policies or use cases or different applications, it would be great to see much more engagement with the private industry and impact in that sense, not only in influencing policymaking, but also in influencing how companies behave when they use data for different applications.